Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. The losers their last time. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's good. We're up first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Now a give right side. Sampson. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, this defense for the Bills very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Up the middle they go. Martinez. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the give, it's Tracy. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So here are the Bills now backed up to get this drive started. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a 2nd-round pick back in April's draft.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
His throw incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Hendricks. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Haven't been a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Given 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Complete to Dylan Sampson.
They'll try the left side. Sampson. And able to get this to the 31. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st down, Martinez. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and a yard.
Now a give, right side, Sampson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd down, here's Tracy. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
A gain of 8 yards.
It's a quarterback sneak. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Throwing to start the drive. Hendricks. Going for a right side here. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Bishop. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Cook up the gut. Oh, able to avoid him. Now inside the 25. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hendricks. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket. And when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time. But in this situation, he understood and threw it in a spot where only his receiver was going to get it and no one else. That was pretty.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 34. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
At the 43-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. A good pickup there at 22.
Complete to Jerry Judy. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle with it.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. Following the fumble recovery, Hendricks over the middle, complete. It's Bishop. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
27-yard line.
Back to throw. Hendricks. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This now a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, good move. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he will try to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Buffalo.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 12.
Looking to throw. Hendricks. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Bills, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Titans in the AFC South. And it's the Jaguars quarterback hooking up with his man. It's his 15th touchdown pass of the season. The Jaguars have the lead in a game where both teams come in on a winning streak, so something's got to give. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And here is the running back. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Tutu Atwell. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Commanders lead it by a touchdown, at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do. On the ground.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And he stopped immediately there. Greg Newsome up to make the stop. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw. Hendricks. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Right there in coverage. Credit Greg Newsome with getting a hand on it. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded at the 20. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7-0 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him done.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Second and 11. That's going to be caught by Judy. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37.
16 yards. That's good. We're on first down.
They run the counter. It's Martinez. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been doing it through the air and on the ground to start the season. Currently leading the NFL in rushing yards by a quarterback here in the month of September. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Here's third and 3.
It's third down and 4.
Here's Allen to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down, Bills.
They run the counter with Cook. Oh, look at the juke. 12 more yards there and another first down.
12 more yards. That's another build.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Hendricks. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Back to throw. Hendricks. Hard throw. Incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Complete to Jerry Judy. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Romeo Dobbs, incomplete.
Back to throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a give right side. It's Martinez. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10. I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a wall here. A little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And they'll get this up just shy of the 30. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The offense on third down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
On the run is Tracy. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Chicago. That's taken on the 25. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43.
Looking to throw. Hendricks. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Hendricks is passed.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Hendricks. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 33-yard line.
They run the counter. It's Bishop. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw. Hendricks. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's closing on the league lead. game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This to swell the lead. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. So 3 points left on the table thanks to a great play there on special teams. They just couldn't protect long enough, Charles, to get that kick away.
Yeah, special teams coaches aren't just simply there to applaud, right? And they're not just there to encourage. They're there to find weaknesses where you can go block the kick. Give them big credit for that one. Good scouting, and they executed it well.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now Allen off the bootleg. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills' first down.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. They'll go ahead can take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but, hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win, and in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So for Buffalo, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.